my name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again, and we are talking about lesson. Lesson cards. So this time, I actually did a configuration. Now the stream is vertical. I mean, and it's a new feature on Restream and stuff, so I can have you know the YouTube stream and uh, and the Twitch stream in vertical. So let me just what the frick? Wasn't that strange? All right, I just there. So there. This is top 10 best lessons. So I'm pretty sure I've made a podcast when Street Haven was coming out about the lesson cards. I mean, let me just check my channel. I mean, I should have actually made a podcast on this. Let me just check. It was a lesson. All right. Okay. Let's see. What was it? No, I don't think I actually made a lessons podcast. Isn't that strange? Yeah. I actually did, seems. Huh? So, let's just talk about them. Top 10 best lessons in Magic the Gathering. So, we're gonna start off. I mean, this is including with both Strixhaven lessons and Avatar lessons. We're gonna start with the number 10, and it's none other than Enter the Avatar State. A really powerful defensive spell, a 1 mana instant lesson until end of turn. Target creature you control becomes an avatar in addition to its other types and gains flying, first strike, lifelink, and hexproof. Yep. So it protects the creature. So it's both a defensive spell and an offensive spell. Yep. So what it does, you basically use it. You get it becomes an avatar. Not that it really matters much. I mean, there's not. Whoa. That's a little. All right. And 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 basically you also get it gets flying. So you have so it can be used to, fly first strike. So it can be used in attacking. So to give it evasion. It can also give it first strike so that it doesn't die in the combat. I mean, lifelink. I mean, gains your life as well. I mean, it's just a bonus. And then it has proof, to protect it from any removal spell. I mean, and the fact that it's an instant makes it so much better. Like, you could even play this outside. Even this could simply not be a lesson, and it would still be broken. Like, for a 1 mana card. I mean, it's not. Or it gets all of these keywords. It's freaking crazy. So, let's go to our number 9. And we got Basic Conjuration. So, Basic Conjuration is a 3 mana sorcery lesson with look at the top 6 cards of your library. You You may you may reveal a creature from among them and put in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You gain free life. Yeah. And the rest go to bottom. So you basically gains you free life, and you basically take a creature from six cards. So you take six, get one creature, and you put in your hand. But I mean, it's not the best ability. I mean, but it is a lesson card. You literally can get it with a learn. So it's just basic conjuration. I mean, lesson cards in general weren't really that good back in Strixhaven. I mean, there's some that were cool, but I mean, but this set has gone, like, the Avatar set has gotten so much better ones. Honestly, it's just, yeah, but uh, but yeah, this is the the number 9 basic conjuration, and now it's time for the number 8. None other than True Ancestry, a 2 mana sorcery lesson. Return up to one target permanent from your graveyard to hand, and create a clue token. Yep. It's basically, it's almost like it's a really powerful recursion card. Like, if this, like, it doesn't, like, I'm still confused as to why it just creates a clue and it's not investigate, because investigate literally is just create a clue. Like, why is it not investigate? I don't know. Still, what's interesting is that this card, I mean, it's powerful. It could just not create you a clue, or it could just not be a lesson, and it would still be a very powerful card. I mean, similar to, like, I remember when, for 2 mana, bringing back a permanent from your graveyard to your hand with a slight drawback. I mean, some of them had drawbacks, was considered strong. Like, freaking 2 mana, put a card from your graveyard to your hand. That was, like, overpowered. That was banned once, restricted in Vintage as well. Well, now this is just a generic card. I mean, soon we might get, what, 1 mana? Bring back something for your, I mean, I remember, like, even black 1 mana graveyard recursion cards have been getting even stronger over the years. It's just crazy. True Ancestry is just bonkers, honestly. Well, let's just go into our number 7. And we got Waterbender's Restoration. Waterbender's Restoration is a 2 mana instant lesson with as an additional cost to cast it, Waterbend Ets, and you basically flicker Ets of your creatures. This is just, so it's blue doesn't have, this is usually something you see in white by the way. Blue doesn't have many blink / flicker spells. I mean, this card is really powerful because it can save a bunch of, it can turn the tide when the opponent hits you with a board wipe. I mean, and the best part about this is that your creatures, the same creatures and artifacts that could get hit by a board wipe, can help you pay for the cost. So waterbending will basically, save the board. So you have, like, what, 3 mana open, for example. You have 2 mana for Waterbender's Restoration, 1 mana, and you have two untapped creatures. This also, waterbending creatures that have some insignias can still pay for waterbend. Just saying. So you have 2 untapped creatures, 3 mana open, and two tapped creatures, for example. Opponent hits you for board wipe. You pay 3 mana, tap 2 creatures, and then you can do Waterbender's Restoration, save 3 of those creatures. The 4th one, the one that dies is the one that, the one you don't like. I mean, or, one of them could have indestructible, could come back from the graveyard, whatever. You could even avoid a Day of Black Sun, which is now I think it is. Issue is Ultima. Ultima can be annoying because as it ends the turn on the spot, it won't hit the end step this turn. Like, so you'd have to wait a full turn to get the creatures back in that case scenario. So yeah, but this could also be played in your favor. You could hit the opponent with an Ultima, and then you do this, save the creatures you want to save, Ultima, those creatures stay in that zone until the opponent's turn. Opponent's turn ends, you get those creatures back. So they don't get any window to kill those creatures at sorcery speed. So yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, all the things you can do with this. I mean, let's just go in to our number 6, and we got Academic Probation, a 2-mana sorcery lesson with choose one. Choose a on land, and the opponent cannot cast spells with this chosen name until your next turn. I don't see why it has to be an on-land card. I mean, you can't cast lands, so just name a card. I mean, maybe it's so that you can't like waste this. I don't know. And choose start non-land permanent until your next turn. It can't attack or block, and its activities can't be activated. Not even mana abilities. So it can stop. So it can basically stop a certain spell from being cast. I mean, it's not as good as freaking Silence or Orm's Chant or something, but for the formats it's legal in, which is Pioneer and no, not Standard. This is just which is just Pioneer, and the fact that it's a lesson. I mean, it has like its versatility. Like, it's a weak spell, but it does allow the option to stop a specific card from attacking, activating. It can be pitched from the sideboard with Learn. It counts as a lesson in your graveyard for certain cards from Avatar. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, that's basically Academic Probation, and it's just a cool card, honestly. I mean, yeah. Let's just go in to our number 5, and we got Airbender's Reversal, a 2-mana instant lesson with choose one, destroy target attacking creature, or airbend target creature you control, being both a removal and a saving spell, depending on how you need it. So, why this was better than ever enter the Avatar state is because, well, it's more versatile. It actually bypasses board wipes by airbending it instead of giving it hexproof, and it's also airbending lets you recast it. So you basically cast it again for 2 mana, and this can cause cast triggers, ETBs. I mean, leave the battlefield trick. I mean, airbending is just but if not, hey, it's the removal. Like, it freaking just kills something or saves something. It's a reversal. And what the hell is that art style? Like, what? I don't know. Well, that's basically Airbender's Reversal. Now it's time for our number 4. And we got Boomerang Basics. So, a bounce spell, 1-mana sorcery lesson, return target non-land permanent to its own shadow. And if you control it, draw a card. So, Esper Blink, not Esper Blink, Esper Bounce in Standard, for example, has a new piece to play with. I mean, bounce spells in general were really good. Like, freaking, I remember when Unsummon was good. I mean, it was like, still, Unsummon is kind of good, but it gets outclassed by a bunch of other cards. Even though it's like, what, 1 mana? I mean, Into the Flood Maw is already better. But Boomerang Basics is sorcery, but there was this one sorcery which is literally strictly worse than this, only letting you bounce the non-land permanent to its own hand for 1 blue. And I think it was just one. I think it didn't let you bounce your own permanent either. I think it was just bounce a non-land permanent opponent controls. This one at least lets you bounce your permanent, and if you did on your own permanent, draw a card. So you just do this to, you could bounce uh, uh, the other one, the one that the so roll card that creates otter MTG. I forgot the name. Why do I forget the name? I don't know. What was the name? Uh, class card. Not roll. Class card that creates otter. I have no idea. What? 5 otter creation cards. Good. Finally. Come on. What was the name of it? Storm Chaser's Talent. Frick. How did I not remember that? But yeah, that was the name of the card. You just bounce it with Boomerang Basics, and you draw a card. And it triggers Prowess. You recast it, and you get another order, trigger Prowess again. It's just... Man, this is freaking crazy. So, yeah. Let's just go in to our number 3. And we got Desperate Plea. A 3-mana sorcery lesson with, as an initial cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. You can choose one or both. So you can bring back target creature from your graveyard to battlefield if its power is less than or equal to the sacrifice creature's power, or destroy target creature. I don't know. You cannot bring back. You can bring back a creature with the same name, but you cannot bring back the sacrifice creature. Even though you're sacrificing a creature's part of the cost, you're gonna have to but still, 2 mana destroy target creature. It's already almost strictly better than fall, but it's a lesson as well, so you can even learn it to your hand. But still, you can literally just... There's different ways to break this card. Since it goes by power and not mana cost, you can literally just bring back something with that. You can literally sacrifice something with high power, below mana cost, and then get something with low power, high mana cost, high difficulty to cast. I don't know, you could sacrifice a Sitz Marauding Mako, for example, and you bring back the Oculus. That's one way. But or just bring back something that enters with a certain number of +1/+1 counters on it. If we just go, there's a bunch of cards that enter with different +1/+1 counters on it. It was just we just go check. Enters with enters with +1/+1 counters. There will be... Wait, what? The bat... Oh, enters? Let me just try this in a different browser, because now Gavr does it too specifically. So now in the past, if you search counter target spell, it would literally get you so many cards that have counter, target, and spell in the text. And now it just only gets you counter spells. In that way they improved it, but let's just see. For example, Academy Elite. Enters the battlefield with X plus 1 counter on it, where X is the number of instant sorcery cards in all graveyards. And it's a 0/0. Another similar one would be Altered Eagle. I mean, any changeling or shapeshifter, you just put it on the battlefield that and enters as a copy of anything. I mean, whatever you want. What else? Ambitious Dragonborn. I mean, that's one that works. So, wait, what? I don't get. Oh, yeah, Anthroplasm, but that's a meh card. I don't know. What else? There's oh, Banquet. No, never mind. It's what else we got? Huh. Bioessence Hydra does work, but still, I mean, it is a 4/4. Any creature with Devour also works well with this. For example, Bloodthirsty Adversary, kinda. You'd still have to pay like mana and stuff for it. Then what else? Huh. Ooh, Bone Devourer. It's a 2/2. What else? And since one creature would at least die, no, two creatures, because you're gonna kill another creature of this. That's gonna be a 4/4 by default. Wow. What else? Ooh. Centaur Vinecrasher. Ooh, that's a crazy one. Boss's Chauffeur. That's one. There was what else? What else is there? There's a bunch of stuff. There's I mean Chaotic Ooze, kinda. I mean no, Chaotic Goo. Let's see. What else? There's oh, Clockwork Dragon. That's a crazy one. Clockwork Vorak. I mean, anything Clockwork works fine. If you're drafting, I mean, Clockwork Grinder. If for some reason someone has OG Conspiracy and Avatar in the same draft, that would be strange, honestly, but whatever. I mean, yeah, it's just Crovats. Huh. Okay. But yeah. Ooh, Cryptborn Horror. That's another one. But yeah. It's just yeah, there's like a lot. There's just a lot. I mean, there's like what, 302 cards that enter with +1 counters, but whatever. It's just I cannot list all of them. So it depends. If we exclude the ETS ones, then yeah, it's just there's a lot. Number 2. It's even more powerful. And it is none other than Secret of Bloodbending. Oh my god. Yep. 4 mana sorcery. As an initial cost to cast it, you may waterbend 10. Bend 10? Hey! Never mind. You control target opponent during their next combat phase. If this spell's additional cost was paid, you instead control the whole turn. And it's now Secret of Bloodbending. So, waterbending, it's just, that cost is awesome. There's literally no need for you to do that, since controlling the opponent's combat is already powerful in itself. You literally you get to choose who attacks, who they attack, how you block it, which spells they cast on combat, and since you're controlling, you can literally make them waste all their mana, so that they do not get to cast anything on the second main phase. So It's just freaking bonkers. And you're only doing this for 4 mana. Imagine if you do the waterbend cost, which I can tell you, it's not worth it. But if you do, oh darn, the opponent is cooked. Way more cooked than if they get freaking Emerald Cooled. Because at least Emerald Cool's giving them an extra turn. But yeah. That's basically the secret of Bloodbending. Too powerful of a secret, but it still is not the best lesson card. The best lesson card is none other than Mascot Exhibition. It is a 7 mana sorcery lesson. Create a 2/1 Inkling. Flying. 3/2 Spirit and a 4/4 Elemental. Allowing, basically, creating 3 big creatures for 7 generic. You know, quite the way to dump a bunch of mana. And if you can recur it, it's just freaking overpowered, man. I mean, getting you a flyer, it just gets you 3 creatures. Free, and it just versatile, so it's very good. And yeah, I mean, and it just wins games. I mean, for Commander, well, yeah, you're not really gonna use lessons in Commander because lessons, because there's no sideboard in Commander, but still, this card, I mean, it's just really powerful. A classic. I mean, and if you play this, chances are you're gonna win this, especially if you put haste. With haste, there's no stopping 9 damage from out of nowhere. You know, like, and if you draw it, and if you're losing situation, Mascot Exhibition will just save you like 99% of times, allowing you to get 3 creatures, so you can block and then quite possibly strike back if they were to attack you for lethal and block, and you just block it. So it's generally a powerful card. But first, let's go talk about the new combo that will dominate Standard. Yep, it is none other than the Bloodghast Earthbend combo. Yep. So Beifong's Bounty Hunters makes it so whenever non-land creature you control dies, Earthbend Eds, where Eds is that creature's power. Bloodghast has an ability that for landfall, you bring it back from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it has haste if the opponent has 10 or less life. So, with a sack outlet, what do? You sacrifice Bloodghast, Earthbend 2. Then, you sacrifice the Earthbent land to bring the land back to the battlefield as a land, and then Bloodghast enters the battlefield from landfall. Then you sacrifice Bloodghast again, and you do it again. So you get infinite sacrifices, infinite ETBs, and if you have multiple Bloodghasts, you can get an infinitely powerful land by sacrificing Bloodghast multiple times, earthbending the same land multiple times, and then sacrificing fodder lands to trigger landfall, and then bring back Bloodghasts, all of them. So it's just gonna be broken, and with Badger Mold Cup, you can literally assemble this on turn 3. Like, put a good sack outlet, like a Viserys Sea or something. I mean, or I don't know what other sack outlets there are, like standard legal sack outlets. And just rule test. Oh, so there's 22 cards. So we got dissection tools, but that doesn't do, you don't gain anything from that. What else? There is Where are the stack outlets? Seriously? Where the hell are the stack outlets? Oh. Rooted stack base. I don't know. Oh. Oh, because it excludes the ones that are sacrifice something else than a creature. I don't know. I mean, sacrifice an artifact or creature. I don't know. Why? Because this one I'm pretty sure is Umbral Colors at all is yeah, sacrifice another creature or artifact. Oh, because it says another, right? But there's like a bunch of Oracle tag. Free sack outlet. Oh! Wait, hold on. So, Oracle tag, free sack outlet. And so let's just search N standard legal. So Oracle tag, so format, legal, standard. And so we search for these options. That's all the cards in standard. But we do Oracle tag, free stack outlet. Boom. There, 5 cards. Bartolome del Presidio, which will give Bartolome del Presidio infinite power and toughness. Image Drum Predator, just gives it indestructible, nothing really worth it. Phantom Train, giving it infinite power, and since it has trample, it's just one shots. Dissection Tools, just giving sacrifice. And Umbral Colors are a lot surveilling. So by surveilling, you can just dig through the whole deck in case it's necessary. But hey, 2 Bloodcasts is enough to. Umbral Colors are a lot, sacrifice Bloodcast, and then you can just fill up the graveyards with more to get more Bloodcasts, and then you can get an infinitely powered land and one-shot the opponent. That is possible. But for this, we're gonna talk about a power creep situation. Not the only lesson that does it, by the way, but Shared Roots literally power creeps Rampant Growth. Rampant Growth being a sorcery that searches your library for basic land, puts it on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. But Shared Roots does the same thing, but it's a lesson, allowing you to literally fetch it from the sideboard by learning if you need it. If you need a land, you could literally just ramp up and just take this. Similar to how Aang's Journey freaking power creeps environmental sciences. It's just crazy, man. Wow. Who knew power creep could go that deep? But hey, congratulations. You have reached the end of the podcast. Why don't you like and subscribe and follow via Twitter, share friends, stay tuned to those videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday, 4:30 GMT, so stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. This weekend, I will be in Antwerp playing an RCQ, so don't miss out the streams that I'll be making there. And I'll also be posting some videos there, mini podcast as well. And hopefully in 2 weeks, I don't know, I'll maybe playing a tournament in the UK, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth traveling for freaking 1 day, just because I'm still busy with university stuff, so that's why. So probably until I'm on holidays, until I'm on the winter break, chances are the only videos you'll be seeing are gonna be Pokemon unboxings, memes, mini podcasts and podcasts. But hey, that's just about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And bye.